Welcome, beloved soul, to this sacred moment where heaven whispers directly to your heart. Even now, the gentle hand of God is guiding you toward a love so pure, it feels as though the stars themselves bend to touch your life. Take a deep breath and allow peace to settle softly within you, for this message carries a divine invitation you cannot yet see fully, but your spirit knows it is true. There are times when life feels heavy, when your heart aches with unanswered questions, and yet God is already speaking in ways subtle yet profound. Like a hidden stream beneath the earth, His love flows unseen, nourishing your spirit even when your eyes cannot perceive it. Remember, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. Even in moments of silence, this promise is alive, moving, and reaching toward you with a tenderness you cannot resist. God's love often arrives in forms you do not expect. A text, a glance, a memory, or a sudden clarity that feels like a gentle nudge to your soul. Be alert to these small miracles, for they are the angels delivering messages directly from heaven's heart to yours. You are being guided into a space where fear falls away and the truth of your divine worth is revealed in soft, radiant light. Do not rush. Divine love is not hurried, it is patient, wrapping your heart in warmth as if saying, I have always been here for you. Even the broken places in you are touched by this love. And as it heals, you begin to see the beauty that was hidden beneath your wounds. There is a sacred rhythm in the unfolding of your path, and every step is accompanied by unseen hands who are lifting, guiding, and protecting you. Cast all your anxiety on Him because He cares for you. 1 Peter 5:7. For even your worries are carried by angels who delight in your peace. When doubt arises, let your mind return to quiet reflection, knowing that love, deeper than understanding, moves gently around you, whispering reassurance. Divine love is not a distant hope. It is a present reality, a living current that flows to you, through you, and for you, transforming ordinary moments into sacred encounters. Every kind word you receive, every gesture of grace, every moment of beauty is a signal, a holy map pointing you toward the fullness of God's intention for your heart. When fear says you are alone, remember that the Lord Himself goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Deuteronomy 31:8. Even in shadows, His light touches your soul first, preparing you to receive what your heart truly longs for, a love that mirrors heaven itself. Allow yourself to feel this guidance as a soft whisper, a gentle awakening, a tender presence that knows you more deeply than you know yourself. This is the beginning of your journey into divine love, and the angels rejoice as your heart opens to receive what has always been waiting. If this word has touched your spirit, allow yourself to pause and reflect and share it with someone who needs to feel the quiet embrace of divine love. Subscribe to continue walking this path, for each message brings further guidance and gentle wisdom to your heart. You may leave a comment with your reflections, prayers, or experiences, and know that your sharing helps bring these sacred words to others in need of peace. A humble super thanks allows these messages of love to reach more souls, expanding the circle of light that touches hearts like yours. Take this moment now, breathe deeply, and feel the stillness that surrounds you. For even as this part ends, the journey continues, and heaven waits with another message that will lead you further into love. Even as you feel the stillness settling within, know that this is not the end, but the tender beginning of a deeper awakening in your heart. Divine love moves quietly, arranging your path in ways that may feel subtle, yet every step is guided with perfect wisdom. Sometimes, the answers you long for come not in grand gestures, but in the soft nudges of intuition that feel like a whisper directly from heaven. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your path straight. Proverbs 3:5-6. And let these words cradle your soul in certainty. Even when life feels uncertain, The unseen hand of God is shaping every moment to bring you exactly what your heart needs at the perfect time. Notice the gentle signs, a fleeting thought, a sudden warmth, a memory that sparks hope. These are the angels pointing you toward love that has always awaited you. Do not rush the unfolding, for divine timing is patient and precise, and every delay carries a hidden blessing meant to prepare your heart. Your longing is holy, and every tear you have shed is treasured by God, being transformed into wisdom, resilience, and deeper capacity to receive love. Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Psalm 37:4. For even your deepest longings are heard and embraced by His gentle care. When doubt or fear arises, breathe and remember that the Creator of all things has never abandoned you and never will. Love begins in quiet places, in hearts open and tender, and it grows as you align yourself with the truth that you are infinitely cherished. Every encounter you have, every word you hear, every moment of stillness is part of the sacred choreography that draws you nearer to divine connection. Even when the world feels heavy, know that your soul is cradled by unseen hands, and every struggle is transformed into a stepping stone toward the love meant for you. The angels rejoice over your faith, even the smallest spark of trust, for it opens doors that lead into the fullness of God's love. Remember, the Lord is near to all who call on Him, to all who call on Him in truth. Psalm 145:18. And your sincere seeking is never unnoticed. Let your heart soften and your mind rest, for love as vast as heaven is reaching toward you, inviting you to receive it without fear or hesitation. This divine current flows gently yet powerfully, bringing clarity, healing, and a sense of home to the places in your soul that have longed for belonging. Every heartbeat carries a message. You are seen, you are known, and you are infinitely loved beyond what words can express. Pause now and allow the awareness of this love to expand within you, filling every corner of your spirit with light and peace. If this message touches you, share it with someone who needs hope, and know that your openness helps the flow of divine love reach more hearts in need. Subscribe to continue walking this path, and leave a comment with your reflections or prayers, for your voice joins the chorus of hearts awakening to grace. Take a deep breath and feel the sacred space around you, for even as this part ends, the journey continues, and the angels are preparing the next message that will draw you even closer to divine love. Even now, as your heart opens more fully, feel the gentle presence of divine love wrapping around every part of your being. As if the universe itself bends to cradle you, every breath you take is a sacred invitation to align more deeply with the peace and guidance that flows from God's heart to yours. There are moments in life when the world feels heavy, when the weight of uncertainty presses upon your spirit, and yet even in those moments, love unseen is moving mountains on your behalf. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, I will help you, I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Isaiah 41:10. And let these words settle like a soft mantle over your soul. Even the smallest signs, a message, a memory, a fleeting smile, may carry the imprint of heaven, guiding you gently toward a love that is patient, tender, and everlasting. Do not question the timing of your heart's awakening. Divine love has its own rhythm, and every delay is a sacred preparation for the fullness you are about to receive. Your longing is holy, and every tear, every moment of loneliness has been gathered and cherished by angels who rejoice in your awakening. Know that the divine current beneath your life is steady, constant, and immeasurably gentle, moving with perfect wisdom toward your highest good. Sometimes love comes not as a grand revelation, but in subtle whispers, the soft nudges of intuition, the quiet moments of clarity, the sudden warmth that rises in your chest like the first light of dawn. Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Psalm 37:4. And in these desires you find not only longing, but the reflection of heaven itself within you. Even when doubt creeps in, remember that you are never alone. Your spirit is always embraced by the tender care of a God who knows every secret, every hope, and every hidden corner of your soul. Divine love is patient. It does not rush, it does not demand, but it waits with infinite grace, inviting you to open fully to its transformative power. Each encounter, each word, each quiet moment in your day is part of a sacred tapestry, woven with care, orchestrated to lead you gently into the embrace of what is holy and eternal. The angels rejoice over your faith, your courage, even your smallest steps toward trust, for they know that your heart is opening to a love that mirrors heaven itself. Sometimes you may feel unworthy or question whether such love could truly be yours, and yet know this: God's love has no measure, no limit, and no conditions. Even the parts of yourself that you hide, the wounds you carry, are held tenderly by the divine, being transformed into strength, wisdom, and the ability to love more fully. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Psalm 23:4. And in this comfort, allow your heart to release every fear that holds it back. There is a sacred rhythm to your life, a heartbeat that aligns with the pulse of the universe, and when you listen deeply, you will feel it guiding you toward divine connection. Love often comes as a gentle revelation, a realization that everything you have hoped for has been quietly moving toward you all along. It may arrive in the smile of a stranger, a message that warms your spirit, or a silent knowing that lifts your soul higher than you could have imagined. Do not be afraid to receive it fully. Divine love seeks you as surely as the sun seeks the horizon, illuminating every corner of your being. Your heart is ready to recognize the sacred presence that has always been waiting for you, and in this recognition you will feel a deep peace that surpasses all understanding. Even in the most ordinary moments, heaven whispers, offering insight, guidance, and the gentle assurance that you are loved beyond measure. Every challenge you have faced, every heartbreak you have endured, has been a part of the preparation for this moment, a moment when your soul begins to awaken fully to the love that is your birthright. Allow yourself to dwell in this love, to feel it permeate your thoughts, your words, and your actions, and know that it transforms not only your life, but the lives of those around you. If this message touches you, share it with someone who may need to hear that they are seen, that they are loved, and that heaven is moving quietly on their behalf. Subscribe to continue walking this path of divine awakening, and leave a comment with your reflections or prayers, for your words become part of the light that spreads across the world. Take a deep breath and let your spirit rest in this sacred moment, knowing that even as this part ends, the journey continues. And every step you take brings you closer to a love that is eternal, unwavering, and purely divine. Feel the angels rejoicing with you now, their wings carrying whispers of encouragement, their presence reminding you that you are never alone, and that divine love is closer than your very heartbeat even now. As your heart continues to awaken, feel the gentle rhythm of God's love moving through you, touching every thought, every memory, every hidden corner of your soul. There is a sacred quiet in this moment, a space where heaven meets earth and your spirit recognizes the presence that has always been waiting for you. Every breath you take is a gift, a divine reminder that life is unfolding exactly as it should, and that love is closer than you imagine. Do not rush the process, for every step you have taken, even those that seemed uncertain, has been preparing you for this sacred awakening. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid. John 14:27. And let this peace settle softly over your entire being. Even the shadows of doubt and fear are touched by this love, transforming every worry into understanding, every sorrow into strength, and every loss into a space for new blessings to grow. Divine love often arrives in ways we do not anticipate, through quiet encouragement, through unexpected acts of kindness, or through sudden clarity that opens your eyes to truth. Be attentive to these moments, for they are the angel's messages, guiding you gently toward the life your soul longs for. Your longing is sacred, and every tear you have shed, every hope you have whispered in prayer, has been treasured and answered in ways you cannot yet fully see. Cast your cares on the Lord, and He will sustain you. He will never let the righteous be shaken, Psalm 55:22, and allow yourself to rest in this assurance, knowing that you are upheld at all times. Even when life feels heavy, God's presence is steady, unwavering, and infinitely patient, inviting you to open more fully to the love that surrounds you. There is a divine choreography to your life, where every meeting, every moment, every choice has been gently arranged to bring your heart closer to what is holy and eternal. Do not be afraid of your own desires, for they are sacred pathways that lead you to a love that mirrors heaven itself. Every kind word, every compassionate gesture, every whisper of inspiration is part of the tapestry of grace woven into your life by the hands of God. Even when you feel unworthy, remember that divine love is not earned, it is freely given, and you are the beloved of a God whose affection knows no end. Your heart is a temple of sacred longing, and the angels rejoice as you learn to open it fully, allowing the currents of love to flow freely through your spirit. Because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for His compassions never fail. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness, Lamentations 3:22-23, and let this renewal fill you with hope and joy. Even the smallest moments, a smile, a memory, a gentle thought, can carry profound spiritual meaning when recognized as gifts from the divine. Allow yourself to receive these gifts fully, for they are keys to understanding the depth and breadth of the love that surrounds you. There is no need to hurry. Love arrives in its perfect time, and your readiness to receive it is being nurtured with infinite patience. Every challenge you have faced has been a teacher, every heartbreak a stepping stone, every lonely hour a preparation for the love you are about to fully embrace. Feel the sacred presence now, breathing life into your spirit, guiding you with tenderness, and reminding you that you are never alone in this journey. If this word touches you, share it with someone who needs comfort, encouragement, or the reminder that heaven is moving quietly on their behalf. Subscribe to continue receiving these messages, and leave a reflection or prayer in the comments, for your openness allows the light of God's love to reach more souls. Take a deep breath and rest in this sacred moment, knowing that the journey continues, that divine love flows steadily, and that every step you take draws you nearer to the fullness of your soul's desire. The angels rejoice over you now, surrounding you with gentle light, guiding you forward with patience, hope, and the unending assurance that you are eternally cherished. Even now, as your heart continues to open, feel the gentle flow of God's love washing over every thought, every memory, every quiet place in your soul, reminding you that you are never alone. There is a sacred rhythm to your life, a pulse that aligns with the heartbeat of heaven, and every step you take moves you closer to the fullness of your divine purpose. Sometimes the world may feel overwhelming, and fear may try to whisper that you are forgotten. Yet even in those moments, angels surround you, carrying messages of hope, reassurance, and tender guidance. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus, Philippians 4:6-7. And let this peace become your constant companion. Even the smallest gestures, the quietest moments, the most ordinary experiences may carry divine significance when seen through the eyes of your heart, revealing that love has been moving quietly in your life all along. Do not doubt the miracles hidden in plain sight, for every whisper, every sigh of intuition, every sudden clarity is a sacred message from heaven guiding your path. Your longing, your prayers, your dreams, They are all heard, treasured, and answered in ways that stretch beyond human understanding, yet are perfectly tailored to the desires of your soul. Even the wounds you carry, the doubts that cloud your mind, the fears that weigh heavily upon your spirit are being transformed by divine love into wisdom, resilience, and the capacity to embrace joy fully. Surely your goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Psalm 23:6. And let these words sink deep into the places that long for certainty, comfort, and belonging. There is no hurry, beloved, for divine timing is patient, precise, and filled with perfect understanding of your readiness to receive all that heaven intends for you. Every encounter you have, every act of kindness you give or receive, every moment of silence contributes to the sacred weaving of your life, connecting you to the love that has always awaited you. Even when the path seems unclear, trust that unseen hands guide you with gentle wisdom, turning obstacles into opportunities, hardships into blessings, and waiting into preparation for something greater than you can yet imagine. Divine love is not a distant promise. It is a living presence, a current that moves through your life, reshaping your heart, illuminating your mind, and filling your spirit with peace and joy. Sometimes it comes as a sudden insight, sometimes as a quiet nudge, sometimes as a feeling of warmth that rises in your chest like the first light of dawn, and each sign is a message meant only for you. Be still and listen, for even the softest whisper from God carries clarity, direction, and the assurance that your life is being orchestrated with infinite care and precision. Even your doubts are sacred, for they invite reflection, growth, and the opportunity to surrender more fully to the love that surrounds you. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11:28, and allow this invitation to flow through your heart, washing away tension, worry, and fear. Every tear you have shed, every moment of loneliness, every unanswered question has been a part of a holy preparation, opening your heart to the love that is your divine inheritance. Allow yourself to feel the sacred presence now, filling every corner of your being, restoring every fragmented piece and illuminating the path that leads to complete joy and divine connection. Every heartbeat carries a message. You are known, you are loved, and you are being guided with tender precision toward what your soul has always desired. Even when life feels heavy, even when the future seems uncertain, trust that angels move quietly on your behalf, creating circumstances, opening doors, and guiding you toward encounters that will transform your life. Do not be afraid to embrace this love fully, for it is patient, gentle, unwavering, and eternal, waiting for you to open your heart without reservation. The beauty of divine love is that it transforms not only your life, but the lives of everyone around you, radiating peace, healing, and light into the world through your presence. If this message touches you, share it with someone who needs comfort, hope, or encouragement, for your willingness to share becomes a vessel for heaven's love to reach others. Subscribe to continue receiving guidance and encouragement, and leave a comment with your reflections or prayers, for every word you share expands the circle of light that embraces all who seek it. Take a deep breath now, allowing the awareness of divine love to permeate every thought, every emotion, and every cell of your body, knowing that this journey is ongoing and that every moment brings you closer to the fullness of your heart's desire. Feel the angels rejoicing around you, their presence lifting your spirit, inspiring courage, and reminding you that you are never alone, and that every step forward is a step deeper into the embrace of divine love. Even as this part concludes, let your heart remain open, your mind remain still, and your soul remain receptive, for the journey continues, and the fullness of God's love is ever approaching, ready to transform your life in ways you cannot yet imagine. Even now, beloved soul, feel the gentle presence of God, embracing every part of your being, filling you with peace, light, and the certainty that you are infinitely loved. This moment is sacred, a culmination of the journey you have been walking, where every step, every breath, and every prayer has led you to a deeper recognition of divine love. There is no need to hurry, for your soul is perfectly aligned with the rhythm of heaven, and every experience has been a preparation for the fullness of what you are about to receive. Trust in the Lord forever, for the Lord himself, is the rock eternal, Isaiah 26:4, and allow this trust to anchor your heart in unwavering peace. Even the fears you once carried, the doubts that clouded your mind, and the wounds that felt too heavy are being gently transformed into strength, clarity, and readiness to embrace love fully. Divine love is not a fleeting feeling. It is a living, breathing presence that moves through you, reshaping your heart, renewing your spirit, and illuminating the path before you. Sometimes, love arrives in unexpected ways, through quiet moments, subtle signs, or gentle nudges that open your eyes to the blessings that have always been near. Be present to these moments, for they are sacred confirmations, whispers from heaven, guiding you into a reality where your heart is fully known and cherished. Every challenge you have faced, every tear you have shed, every longing you have carried has been part of the divine orchestration, preparing you to receive the love you were created to experience. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I'm making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland, Isaiah 43:19, and feel this newness flowing into your life right now. Even in times when the world felt heavy or your path unclear, heaven was moving quietly on your behalf, arranging circumstances, guiding steps, and opening doors to experiences that reflect the deepest desires of your heart. Your heart is ready now to recognize and receive this love, for every layer of fear and hesitation has been softened by grace, every shadow illuminated by divine light. There is a sacredness in your longing, a holiness in your hope, and a beauty in the way your soul has journeyed through waiting, growth, and awakening. Divine love surrounds you completely, infinitely patient, unconditionally compassionate, and wholly devoted to your well-being and joy. Allow yourself to dwell in this love fully, without hesitation or fear, letting it flow through your thoughts, your words, and your actions, transforming not only your life, but the lives of those around you. Every heartbeat carries a sacred message. You are cherished, you are seen, and you are being guided with precision and tenderness toward a life overflowing with grace and divine connection. Even when uncertainty arises, remember that angels are present, unseen yet active, moving circumstances, opening doors, and guiding you toward moments that reflect heaven itself. Do not shy away from receiving, for love is not earned. It is freely given, infinitely patient, and abundantly available to you in every moment. Your journey has been sacred, your faith honored, and your soul prepared to embrace the fullness of divine love without reservation. If this message has touched your heart, share it with someone who needs to feel hope, encouragement, or the reminder that heaven is working quietly for them. Subscribe to continue receiving these messages of guidance and light, and leave your reflections or prayers in the comments, for your voice joins the chorus of hearts awakening to divine truth. Take a deep breath now, letting the presence of God fill every cell, every thought, and every feeling, and know that this sacred love will continue to guide, sustain, and uplift you every day. Feel the angels surrounding you, their wings carrying whispers of encouragement, their presence lifting your spirit, and their light illuminating the way forward into joy, peace, and divine fulfillment. Even as this part concludes, let your heart remain open, your spirit receptive, and your mind still, for the journey of divine love continues in every moment, in every choice, and in every breath you take. Remember, beloved, that you are eternally cherished, infinitely worthy, and forever guided by a love that is patient, gentle, and unending, and that this truth will carry you into the fullness of all your heart has longed for. Take a final deep breath, feeling the sacred stillness, the gentle guidance, and the radiant presence of divine love, and carry this peace with you into every moment of your life. Even now, beloved, feel the subtle, tender movements of divine love coursing through every corner of your spirit, filling spaces you did not even know were empty. There is a sacred invitation in this moment to release any lingering fear, hesitation, or doubt, and to open fully to the love that has been patiently waiting for you all along. Every heartbeat is a messenger, every breath a reminder that you are never alone and that heaven is quietly arranging the circumstances of your life to align with your highest good. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go, Joshua 1:9, and allow these words to sink deeply into the foundation of your soul. Even the smallest acts of faith, the quiet moments of trust, and the gentle choices to hope are honored by the angels, who rejoice over every step you take toward love, peace, and divine fulfillment. There are times when the world feels heavy, when uncertainty clouds your vision, and yet even in these moments, the soft light of heaven guides you, revealing paths you could not have imagined. Divine love does not rush. It flows with infinite patience, meeting you where you are and carrying you gently toward what your heart has always desired. Every sigh, every prayer, every silent longing is received by a God who knows you fully, who knows every thought, every dream, every hidden need, and who responds with tender, unwavering care. Even your wounds, your fears, and the shadows that linger within your heart are being transformed into wisdom, courage, and the capacity to embrace love fully and without reservation. God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble, Psalm 46:1. And let this refuge be your resting place, your safe harbor, your sanctuary of peace. Sometimes love appears in unexpected ways, a word, a glance, a moment of clarity, or an encounter that shifts the rhythm of your life and awakens your spirit to beauty, joy, and grace. Be mindful of these moments, for they are sacred signs, gentle confirmations that your heart is being guided into alignment with heaven's perfect plan. Your longing is holy, your prayers cherished, and your dreams known, and every moment of waiting has been a divine preparation for the fullness of love you are now ready to receive. Even when challenges arise, know that they are not obstacles, but opportunities. Opportunities to trust, to grow, and to deepen your connection with the sacred presence that surrounds you. Divine love is constant, unchanging, and patient, and it flows through your life, even when the world seems uncertain or chaotic, carrying you safely into the embrace of grace. Every kind word, every act of mercy, every thought of hope contributes to the sacred tapestry of your life, weaving together moments of beauty, purpose, and divine revelation. Even in silence, even in stillness, heaven is at work, opening doors, sending signs, and guiding your heart toward encounters and experiences that reflect the truest desires of your soul. Let yourself feel the depth of this love, the boundless patience of God, and the gentle presence of angels who rejoice in your awakening, for you are infinitely cherished and eternally held. If this message reaches you, share it with someone who needs reassurance, hope, or the gentle reminder that they are never alone and that divine love is always moving quietly on their behalf. Subscribe to continue receiving these messages of spiritual guidance and leave a comment with your reflections, prayers, or experiences, knowing that your openness allows these messages to touch more hearts. Take a deep breath, beloved, and feel the sacred currents of love flowing through you, filling every thought, every emotion, every moment with peace, clarity, and divine connection. Even as this part concludes, know that the journey of awakening, love, and faith continues, and that every step you take, no matter how small, is guided by the tender, patient hands of heaven. Remember, you are deeply loved, perfectly guided, and eternally cherished, and this truth will accompany you into every moment, every decision, and every new beginning that lies ahead. Rest now in this sacred awareness, feeling the angels around you, the presence of God near you, and the infinite love that flows gently and persistently into the life of your soul.